Hey guys, it's Kate. Happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. All of you subscribers, I'm so thankful. I'm getting very close to 3,000 and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So thanks for tuning in. If you are brand new here and this is your first time watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit subscribe, hit the bell so you can see the next time I come on, and let's talk about saving money. Today I'm going to help you get your head right, you guys. If you want to save money, the first thing you've got to do is practice contentment. You're never, ever going to be happy with what you get if you're not already happy with what you have. My favorite story to illustrate this is I became obsessed with buying a house at one point. Like maybe a year or two, I was like, oh, I need to buy a house. I need to buy a house. Even though I know that I am not in the position to buy a house yet. Could I technically buy a house? Yes, but not the way that I want to do it where I won't be house poor. Because nothing is worse, I'd imagine, than having this beautiful roof over your head and no money to furnish it, no money to do other things. I don't want that in my life. No, thank you. So I have it in my head a certain way that I want a certain number, certain kind of method, very close to what Dave Ramsey preaches of how I'm going to buy my first house. And I'm not there yet. During this obsession, I would check out realtor.com religiously. And one day my son came over my shoulder and he saw that I was looking at houses. And he was like, what are you looking at? I said, oh, I'm looking at houses. And he was like, for what? And I'm like, for us to live in. And he goes like this. And it just, in his so simple, pure, beautiful 5-year-old mind, he goes, oh, it wasn't 5, he was probably 4. He goes, we already have a house. And he just looked at me like, what's wrong with you? We already have a house. And he's like staring me dead in the eye. And I'm like, I didn't want to put the idea in his head, but we need a bigger house, but we need a better house or whatever. I didn't want to implant that. So my reaction was I paused and I said, you're right. We have a great house. And he said with this big smile, I love our house, Mama. And I was like in that moment, like, do you ever have those moments where your children teach you something, or a young person in your life, or even an older person in your life? Someone just says something so profound to you in that moment, and you're like, that's right. I do have a house. I have a great house. I am safe. I'm comfortable. We have plenty of room. We got everything we need in this place. What am I doing? Why am I looking for a house? I think I was doing it because that's what you do. The next thing is you buy a house. And I don't want to buy a house right now. I really don't. And we are happy where we are. And we're going to stay where we are. So when you're trying to save money, instead of thinking of all the things that you don't have, start with all the stuff that you do have. Instead of complaining about doing dishes, be grateful you have dishes to put your food on. Instead of complaining about going grocery shopping, again, you have food to put on those plates. Instead of complaining about paying your mortgage or your rent or your love shack, if you watch my other video, you know why I'm saying that. You have a place to live. Do you guys watch the news lately, man? It is awful. And every time I'm watching the news, I just think, thank you for us having a safe place to be. I'm with my family. We're happy and healthy. Thank you. So in conclusion, be content with what you have and be focusing on that instead of what you don't have. This is the little guy that I was just talking about who is very thankful for everything he has, huh? Yeah. Do you love where we live? Yeah. Reevaluate what your wants are. If you look at your what you're aspiring to get, take another look at it. Is it something you really want, or is it something that you want because you're kind of told that that's what you're supposed to have? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Pressure from others, pressure from other family members, and just society in general, like with these are the order you do things and this is what you should want. But if you don't really want those things, don't even spend your money and precious time on those things. Next is take intentional action. take some action and be intentional about it. One of the best things you're gonna do, guys, is do a budget. Have you done your budget? May has begun. Is your budget underway? I have this awesome subscriber that sent me this message. Please pardon me while I read from my phone, okay, because I want to make sure I get it right. Her name is Mary, and her screen name on Instagram is Sparky_in_Oregon. And I want to share what she shared with me so that hopefully this will inspire you. She wrote, Kate, I've been watching you on YouTube for some time, and I have to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Between you and Budget Girl and Lydia and the Budget Bounce Lady, and she added Debt-Free Dana, I have landed in the right place. I set up a budget similar to Budget Bounce Lady, and while I did put together a spreadsheet for April just yesterday, I really start May 1st, which this was a couple days ago she sent me this, it's a 3 paycheck month. And I'll be able to knock out a loan and 2 credit cards with that beautiful extra paycheck. Thing is, had I not set up the budget, I wouldn't have realized that I could knock off the credit cards. I'm super excited and I'm incredibly grateful to you. Thanks much, Mary. Mary, this is so flippin' awesome. If she had not taken intentional action and written down her budget, she wouldn't even have known that this was possible. Write it out, guys. Write out the budget. Make a budget. I'll leave a link for my video to help a little bit with budgeting. I want to do a better budget video with you guys. I'm technology-wise, 1 to 10, I'm probably a solid 6, and I don't know how to do Screencastify yet or any of that. I've seen a bunch of methods to do it, so I could show you how I use every dollar, but I gotta work on it. But anyway, Mary, you rock. See, she put it into action. If she hadn't done that, she wouldn't have even known. So I guarantee if you guys sit down, write it out, see everything that you're spending every month, see where you can cut, and be intentional about it, I guarantee there's some money in there you can save, you guys. You can do it. Mary did it. Oh, I love it. Lastly, don't quit upon your first failure, because you're gonna fail. Get used to it right now. You're gonna. Have you ever started a diet? You're like, oh, Monday, I'm not gonna eat any sweets. Tuesday, you have a cookie and you're like, psh, it's over. I had a cookie. Diet over. Do not quit on your first failure, your second, or any. Keep going. You're gonna spend too much in a category. You're going to have something that comes up that you did not intend to spend money on, and you're gonna have to spend it. There's gonna be setbacks. Don't give in to that mentality. I made a mistake. I failed. I'm done. Defeat. Sadness. Don't do it. Keep going. If I would have done that, oh my gosh, I would have never saved a penny. But now I'm getting into a good place because I don't quit. And if I make a mistake, you course correct. You do the next best right action that you can. If you want a little bit more from me on the regular, I'm just starting getting my Instagram going. It's kate.kaden. I'll leave it in the description below. I'd love it if you join me on Instagram so we have another way that we can communicate, talk about this kind of stuff. And I'm here to motivate. I hope this is motivating you. I hope you found value in this video. As always, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you next time. Practice contentment, take intentional action, and do not quit. Bye, guys.